Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. It is Angelic Ray coming to you at Angelic Soul 11, and I'm super duper excited to be doing this video for you in regards to fasting. Many of you were asking me questions when I was live the other day on Instagram and we were talking about fasting. And some of the questions were, what are some tips and tricks to get you started on a fast, or the different types of fasting, and what does a fast compose of, and its benefits, and how to break a fast. So I want to keep this video sweet, short, and simple so that it is easily digested in your consciousness, in your mind, and being able to process the information and use your discernment. Of course, anything that I say, I would like for you to research it yourself. Don't just take what I have to say at face value, okay? Do your research and see what is beneficial and best for you, because everybody has different health conditions. Everyone has different body types. And so different types of fastings or lifestyles is what is going to be important for you in regards to your body and your health. All right, so that being said, some of the fasts we were talking about was in regards to food, and some of it was in regards to like a talk fast. How I had mentioned in one of my previous videos. If you follow me, if you're new to my channel, hi, welcome. And if you like information like this, please subscribe to my channel. But anyways, I have posted a video early on in the year challenging you all to do a talk fast with me, and for just 24 hours. And a talk fast in itself has many different benefits, and some of the benefits is it allows for you to be more cognizant and conscious of how much you speak. What are you speaking on? What are you entertaining in your mind? Okay, how often you speak to yourself, and how much chatter is actually going on in your mind. Are you able to even silence the chatter? And how long can you go without speaking? So it's a very mental process. It allows for certain emotions to come up, and the way that you can start it is just saying, okay, from you prepare yourself mentally, saying from this time to this time I am going to do a fast, whether it's an hour fast or a 24-hour fast, or a week, whatever it may be. You prepare yourself mentally. And so that tip is going to be a tip that I would say is encompassing all or any type of fast you do. Is preparing your mind. You prepare your mind and say, okay, from this time to this time I'm going to be doing this fast. All right, mind over matter. And then you do the talk fast. And as you are slowly coming out of your talk fast, after your time is up, you've completed your fast, you can start by clearing your throat. You're making a loud noise. You can go with deep breathing and sighing as you are breathing. So, you are making a noise. You are making sound frequency. So you are preparing your vocal cords to start speaking more loudly again. All right, humming or singing. You can just start, doing certain or just different sounds. Okay. And really just allow yourself to open your mouth and breaking your silence, okay, your vowel silence. That is one way that you can fast. Other types of fasting is like, let's say with food, okay? You can do it if you had never done it before. Again, you want to mentally prepare yourself, and you want to not only just tell yourself and put it in like a planner or a calendar, but you want to be able to prepare your surroundings to be suitable for you during this time. And so you can do it completely dry. You can cut off a specific food or you can at least just bring in water. Now some people do it as far as with starting off, they'll cut off like all solid foods and they'll just do like a juicing, or they can do just fruits only, or just water only, until they work their way into completely fasting where there is absolutely nothing in regards to for however long you need to do it. But you prepare yourself so you know, all right, I'm gonna be fasted, these are the foods I am tempted by, and you move them out of your sight in a sense, right? So out of sight, out of mind. Or if you're really trying to challenge yourself, you can put it right in front of you and say, well, that's my goal. And usually this is something that I recommend, is saying, giving yourself a gold tree as a reward for when you complete your fasting. This is healthy for me. This is what I'm gonna eat when my fast is over. So it can be as simple as a fruit or some nuts, or you know, you want to do something not so heavy right away. And what I recommend is when your fasting is completed and over and you are looking to break your fast, I recommend, even with the silent fasting or any type of fasting, another tip of breaking a fast is drinking water. I recommend you drink some water to just clear yourself, and then allow yourself maybe like soup, so that way it is soft on your digestive system, it is heated, it's not causing too much harm to your organs. Because when you start eating raw food all over again, you're making your digestive system work so much more harder than it just was the last couple days or hours or whatever it may be for your fast. So if, let's say, you're gonna do the intermediate fasting because you want to prepare yourself for a deeper fast, you can do like applesauce, you can do juicing, you can do soups, hot foods. Okay, so that way it's easier for your body to break it down. All right, and those are just some tips and tricks that I have learned. I would also say, if you are gonna do, let's say, like the once a day, you want to monitorize your proportions there, so that way you can start challenging yourself to get less and less. If you're gonna do some fruits, if it's like certain berries, you know, just a few berries within a couple days, and just consume a lot of water during the time. Some people do add some coffee into it and kind of like cheat with that, because, you know, fruits have calories in them due to the sugars, and a fast is normally like no calories. However, let's say you're doing something not necessarily with food, but just to kind of break a habit, right? I would recommend 21 days. It takes 21 days to break a habit or make a habit, and it takes 90 days to create a lifestyle. So now that you have that information, you can better decide what time frame it is that you want to use for your fasting. And let's say it's something like fasting from smoking, right? That was another topic that we had. One of the things that I suggested, and it does depend on what it is that you are trying to break the habit of or fast from, right? You want to reprogram your mind. You want to, and I'm sorry if the phone is moving around a lot. I am holding my phone, and I have my dog on a leash in front of me, and I am outdoors. But anyways, going back to it, you want to really see what is the alchemical process like. What are the ingredients? What is the addiction? What is not? Like, these are things that you can ask yourself as you are on the fast. Like, what is the addiction to this? What is the trigger? What is the root? Okay, but also looking at the ingredients. So let's say it's just you have an oral fixation and you just need to constantly do something with your mouth. So you're just talking just to talk, or you're just smoking just to smoke, or you're just, you know, like eating just to eat. Whatever it may be, you start paying attention to that. You're more cognizant of when it's happening. You allow your consciousness to be more focused on that. So you start breaking the habit. You say, all right, I am not going to smoke. Some people just try cold turkey. From starting tomorrow, I'm not going to smoke for 21 days. Some people will say, well, I am not going to smoke nicotine. And so they'll just start rolling up different types of herbs, such as like peppermint or mugwort or sage, you know, or they want to consume less nicotine, so they'll do different types of tobacco, or they'll roll their own, you know. It really does depend on what it is. Or if it's like Mary Jane, right? Let's say you smoke a lot of weed, but you're trying not to smoke weed. Well, then you can even get like CBD oil, where your body is getting the medicinal properties it needs from that which you are consuming, but you don't have to stay with the addiction of, you know, smoking, and you can still gain benefits from it. You can do edibles, in a sense, where it's like, okay, well, I'm gonna do some edibles so that way I'm clearing out my lungs. I want to clear out my lungs. I don't really want to smoke. These are other options that you have, and you will be fasting from smoking while still kind of consuming what it is that you are looking for, which is a lot of the times you are looking for an alternative vibration or feeling in your mind and your emotions and your body. When you are doing a complete fast, where you are not encompassing any of those things that you are being triggered by, or you're going to feel a lot more emotions come up to be purged. Okay, so journaling is going to be extremely important at that time. Paying attention to your thoughts, paying attention to your dreams. You know, a lot of the times when it comes down to food, you're more thirsty than you are hungry. So if you are thinking about food, ask yourself, am I really hungry? Or am I just telling myself I'm hungry? Am I really thirsty? Where is this quote unquote hunger coming from? Is it coming from my mind, or is it coming from my gut? And you can really start to get recognize what patterns are coming from where in your body, what triggers. Are you getting nervous? Are you getting jittery? Where is the nervousness coming from? For example, if you're gonna fast from like alcohol, for example, I was mentioning looking up the type of alcoholic beverages that you drink, what ingredients do they have, and then rather than, for example, let's use gin for an example. A major property that is in it is angelica. So you can make some angelica tea for 21 days and just see like what other properties it has, and blend that in without it being alcoholic, and drink it as a tea. Of course, the flavor is going to be different, but your body is still consuming some of the properties that is in that alcoholic beverage. And so now not only are you drinking something that is healthy for your body, where you're gaining benefits from it, right? But you don't have to alter your mind at a different state of consciousness, because the different alcoholic beverages also consume different spirits. Everything consumes a spirit. Even the angelica itself consumes a spirit. But now you're more cognizant, you're more in control. You don't have to turn belligerent. You don't have to you can purify yourself without the alcohol. It doesn't have to be an alcoholic purification. And again, these things is not saying that it's good or bad, because again, alcohol can be a sense of purification. It's just a different type of purification, right? So let's see, like tequila has agave, and yes, they are made differently. The alchemical process is made a little bit differently. Therefore, that's why it's going to taste different and have different results, different actions. However, when you're still consuming certain parts, again, you are manipulating your subconscious to create a new habit of breaking certain things. Like, I don't have to drink every day, but until I'm fully ready to let go of all those properties or certain things, I can wing myself out of it. If you drink a lot of beer, you can do like mugwort, you can do wormwood, because these are herbs that they had used to create the mulch in beer and stuff like that. And so now your body, I don't know if y'all hear the bee or see it, there is a bee around me. So it allows for your mind to reprogram itself, creating a new habit, creating a healthier habit from something that was once an addiction, something that was once completely toxic. And again, for me, toxic is when it's an overindulgence. Too much of anything can be toxic, okay? And it's not saying, oh, drinking tea every day is toxic and multiple times, but depending on what it is that you are consuming, you have to balance it out. So again, you can start by, breaking your 21 day. If you're either gonna say, I'm not gonna do any of that, I'm not gonna drink any of the alcohol at all, or even like vodka or brandy, it really depends. You want to look at what ingredients they have, and you could either go the whole 21 days without it, and as you are about to break it, you break it with a tea, right, with some of those ingredients, so that way you're starting to introduce your body to it again. Or you can do the teas in the meantime, and then you break it with the actual alcohol as a reward, or whatever the case may be. The whole point of it, which is a benefit, is it allows for you to get more in control of your emotions. It allows for you to get more in control of your energies, of your thought forms, of your thought patterns. Allows you to become more conscious of the decisions that you make, and using your discernment. Okay, it activates your root chakra. It activates all your chakras. They all get in a certain alignment now with a certain frequency here, and so it is very beneficial. It also helps with like getting out of certain depressions. All right, if you suffer from depression or anxiety. So those are some tips and tricks. Like I said, I was going to keep this video sweet, short, and simple. If you have any more questions or want me to talk on a specific topic, please leave that down below in the comments. I love to hear back from you. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you feel like it'll be beneficial to share this video with someone who may be trying to start this journey, please do share the video. And if you haven't already, subscribe to my channel, hit the bell so that you can get notifications when I'm bringing up new videos just for you, and you can stay in tune. Thank you, and talk to you soon. Peace.